Assalamu alaikum. I've spoken previously on this channel about Ethereum and the fact that I've invested some of my money into it earlier this year. After its recent run up, a question that suggests itself is, what is the true value of Ethereum? Is hype and FOMO behind its recent run up in price, or is there a rational reason for Ethereum's price, and how high can it actually go? First off, if you're looking to get into crypto or just want to diversify the platforms you use, one of the platforms I use is Coinbase, which is available in more than 40 countries. If you use the link in the description, you can get $10 in Bitcoin when you sign up and purchase $100 or more in crypto. Okay, so back to Ethereum and its true value. I suspect the crypto world will not have a single winner, but multiple, each winner specializing in a different use case. Bitcoin's use case is its ability to function as the most pristine, incorruptible store of value humanity has ever seen, and I don't think any other crypto can compete with it in this particular function. To give an analogy, Bitcoin to storing value is what Google is to search. No one can really compete with Google, nor can any crypto compete with Bitcoin in its ability to store value. However, Google is not a social network. For that, the dominant player is Facebook. In the world of blockchains, I predict the same dynamic will play out in that different players will serve different functions. While Bitcoin is a great store of value, it cannot really accommodate some of the other functions that decentralized ledgers or blockchains can be used for. Enter Ethereum. Ethereum was the first and is now the largest blockchain designed to accommodate programs or smart contracts. So instead of a transaction being a simple transfer like Adam transfers money to Fatima, with Ethereum you can use smart contracts to implement something like Adam transfers money to Fatima if Kareem authorizes it. So now you have an escrow service without the use of an escrow company. And you can add as many layers of code and complexity to smart contracts as you want. Consider the following implementation for a crowdfunding service. Account A transfers money to B if the balance of A reaches X, which is the crowdfunding target, and A is less than 6 months old. All this with no middleman or company between the crowd and the party that's being funded. So you can start to easily see how diverse and numerous the possibilities for the Ethereum blockchain becomes because of its ability to host and execute smart contracts. A large portion of the economy today is based on providing middlemen services, and Ethereum has an opportunity to become the base layer that disrupts all of this. I don't think you can really quantify the size of this opportunity other than to say it's clearly in the trillions of dollars. And while there is no guarantee that the Ethereum blockchain will be the winner in the space of smart contracts, it certainly seems that this is the direction where things are headed. There are other cryptocurrencies that now offer their own programmable blockchains, but about 80% of decentralized applications, or dApps for short, are built on Ethereum. Ethereum's blockchain underlies most of the most well-known trends in the decentralized economy, including DeFi and NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. As an investment, I've been saying since March of this year that I like Ethereum as an investment. And if you'd like to follow my crypto portfolio, you can do so by becoming a premium member on our Buy Me a Coffee page. Link to that page is in the description. However, before you make the decision and pay money, I will let you know I am not a trader. I'm more of a buy and hold kind of guy, so don't expect daily trades. That's not what I do. I do sometimes do a swing trade here or there if there is a clear catalyst or depressor of price that I see on the horizon. And if I do, I will certainly let the premium members know about it. I want to also let you know that as of the date of publishing this video, my constituent holdings in my crypto portfolio are Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. So if you just wanted to know what I'm holding without knowing the percentages or what I'm going to do next, well, there you have it. What you will be privy to as a premium member is that I will let you know what I plan to buy more of, when I plan to buy, and when I plan to sell, so that things are easier to follow and make sense of, I will be sharing with you the performance of a $10,000 portfolio, which I will be managing. And now you may be asking, what about my stock portfolio? I'll be sharing that in due time later, inshallah. Now back to Ethereum. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Ra'd, فَأَمَّا الزَّبَدُ فَيَذْهَبُ جُفَاءً وَأَمَّا مَا يَنْفَعُ النَّاسَ فَيَمْكُثُ فِي الْأَرْضِ. As for the foam, it passes away, but that which is beneficial to people, it stays in the earth. The utility of Ethereum is what gives me confidence in its staying power. In terms of its use cases, it seems to me like the diversity of use cases for Ethereum actually exceeds those of Bitcoin. Bitcoin currently has a market cap of close to $1 trillion, and I don't really see why Ethereum couldn't reach that high and then some, reaching a high in price per token of Ether of around $8,000 to $10,000 per token. Now, what you always have to keep in mind, especially when you're dealing with crypto, is that prices don't go up in a straight line forever. Take Ethereum's price, for example. Ethereum's price on May 12th of 2021 was around $4,400, but it dropped to less than $2,500 less than a week later. If you like Ethereum as an investment and you're okay with holding it for a few years, I think the best approach is to keep it simple. Invest an amount you can afford on a regular basis and commit to holding it for at least a few years. So I've made a case for Ethereum from a financial perspective. And by the way, this is just my opinion. This is not investment advice. Make sure to do your own due diligence before you make any investment decisions. But now that I've made my case for Ethereum from a financial perspective, what about the case for Ethereum from a halal perspective? Well, I think the case for supporting Ethereum, whether through investment or development, for Muslims is quite clear. When you look at most of the oppression that occurs in our world today and historically, and the environment within which bad ideas can live for a long time, these environments are typically characterized by extreme centralization. It's harder for oppression and tyranny and just bad ideas to survive and thrive in an environment where power is decentralized and distributed. The decentralized economy, which Ethereum helps create, is one where I think people will be treated more fairly and have more equal access to vital goods and services. Imagine a decentralized service for preserving the deeds of property ownership, so that in a country like Syria, those who were forced to flee their homes because of the war knew that the deeds of ownership for their properties were preserved and couldn't be stolen or counterfeited in their absence. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَا اللَّهُ يُرِيدُ ظُلْمًا لِلْعِبَادِ, and Allah wants no injustice for His servants. Since I see decentralization as a tool to combat injustice and improve people's lives, and with Ethereum being the lead blockchain in creating a truly decentralized economy, I think it makes sense for Muslims to support this technology, and as a result, I'm comfortable investing in it. So that was my take on the case for Ethereum from both an investment and a halal perspective. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to get your free $10 in Bitcoin using the link in the description. Sign up to follow my crypto portfolio on the Buy Me a Coffee page, and support our content creation through becoming a member. Until next time, make sure to take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum and peace be upon you all.